What's going on, guys? It's Mazda Monday, and unfortunately, I left my charger for my iPhone back at my store. So I'm using my Android to record Mazda Monday, so there's not going to be much editing. So pretty much what I'm going to do is just kind of give you an update of what's going to be going on. So this weekend we are having Dyno Day at Speedy Roo. So we will be getting an update on the big turbo 4th gen and all the um, prototype parts that he has on there, and also update you guys on what prototype parts I'm going to be testing. So, as you guys know, or some of you know, not all of you, the big turbo car is running a prototype charge pipe. It is also running a Go Fast Bits diverter valve that's from the 2022 Plus WRX, and he's going to be, working on that, putting it on a dyno. I'm actually in the process of getting my hand on the new downpipe that's coming out. I believe it's LP Racing, I believe, downpipe, or LP tuning. I'll have to look it up. This guy Jay's supposed to be sending me a downpipe, so I'm going to be able to test that on one of my customer cars. There's also so there's three downpipes right now. You can get L2 Racing downpipe. I have two customers that have that, and those are a catless downpipe. And then there's obviously the CS downpipe. And this new LP downpipe is the biggest downpipe out of all the bunch, but it is a catted downpipe. And apparently it's the one downpipe that doesn't give you a check engine light. So I'm going to test it out and see how it does versus the other downpipes, and versus the stock downpipe. Really, the downpipe isn't a restriction point on the cars. It's the actual size of the turbo. What you will notice from the downpipe is crazy high torque spikes, and we have to control that. But as far as your top end power, the downpipe doesn't do as much as we think, just because it's not the actual downpipe that's limiting us. It's just the efficiency of the turbine when you start getting that high up in pressure and airflow. The air is extremely hot with that little turbine. So we're gonna go down there. There's gonna be a few of my turbo cars getting on that dyno. I'm actually gonna have a few supercharger cars get on the dyno, and we'll have also what I newly branched off into is the ND Miata community. So I have a couple ND Miata guys that are gonna come down and get on a dyno, and we're going to compare the stock versus my tune. Realistically, I'm not expecting huge gains as far as my tune goes, but I can't explain it. But when I tune these vehicles, a lot of times it doesn't really show on a dyno, because the dyno, it cannot replicate the street. It can get close to it, but it's not the same. So when I'm doing street tuning, it's not as safe, but you're there's a lot of factors that are being taken into account that it won't happen on a dyno. So when I'm on the street and there's 40-mile-an-hour headwind, and I'm able to tune for that to make the car extra safe in all those conditions, and not actually over tune thinking a car can do something it can't, where there's extra weight that we didn't account for. So street tuning is where it's at for me. Dyno tuning is great to get the car initially tuned and ready to get on the street. I love the dyno, but to refine it, the street tuning is just different. And like I said, sometimes it doesn't translate on paper how the car drives. So hopefully this weekend we get a lot of good data for you guys, because I'm tired of all these guys asking, so how much power am I gonna make? I'll never know the true amount of power, because it's all based off you guys' the health of the motor, the different modifications you put on. So I cannot give you an exact number on how much power you're making, because that's too many variables. Just like whatever state you're in, 91 octane where I'm at might be different from 91 octane where you're at, because we're gonna have a different ethanol content. So when a lot of guys ask me that, how much power, it's just I don't know. And there's a lot of new guys out there that are new to the channel, and they come and ask me questions. Guys, there's plenty people out there. There's a lot of forums, Facebook groups. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, guys, but I don't have that much time to sit there and answer 20-30 minutes worth of questions for every person that's interested in tuning. If I'm doing that all day, I have no time to tune. So I know, like, a lot of you guys, you want questions, Q&As done, and I'm working on getting the website up, but right now my focus is just making the tuning as good as possible, right? So if you guys have like basic questions, please try to reach out to your community and put your questions out there in the groups, and if somebody has the answer, they're going to answer it. Save the asking me questions for emergencies, like, or when you're actually going through the tuning process and I'm involved, like, like if you're a paying customer, you're paying for my time, I'm going to give you that. But like if it's just some basic stuff, like I'm not here to answer questions about your tune when you went to another tuner. That's not my job, all right? I only have so much time in a day, and I don't want to waste it on people that are not with me. Like, my time is valuable. I don't want to answer questions all day unless I'm being a feel of value. And if you are going to come to me in the future, I'll answer you guys' questions. But like, I don't have that much time, guys. I am working with. I'm gonna probably update all my customers again because I actually got the Mazda Edit software updated, and there's a lot of tables that I've been messing with. So all my customers that I have now, which is close to 400 customers, I'm going to be going through and updating every single one of you. Even though I don't have to do it, I want my customers to have the best. And like, it's also like, just in case there's another tuner out there doing some work and he caught up to me, I still want to keep that little edge on him. So I'm always going to be updating my guys' tunes. That way, I don't want you guys to get beat on the street, by another tune. So if I can make your car better and keep you ahead of everyone else, I'm going to do that. But yeah, it comes to a limit where I'm not going to do that anymore. It's not now, but it might be after this little last update. You guys have got a lot out of me. I mean, the amount of time I've invested in each of your tunes is like, I could charge way more. But I just want to build a good reputation. So guys, all you turbo guys out there, I got a whole bunch of new tables for you. So if you guys are still getting the stutter issue, I got that resolved. So a lot of you guys, I know you were like kind of disappointed because JB4 on some cars is faster than my tune. That's done. That's not happening anymore. So we got that all figured out, guys. There's like I said, some new updates that every single one of you customers who are with me, you're gonna get that. All right. So like I said, it's gonna take me a while because it's like close to 400 of you guys. I don't know how this happened. I got this many customers, but it's not going to be a fast process. I got to start with my second gens, and then I'm going to work my way to third gens, and then finally the fourth gens. And yeah, it's a long process, guys. So bear with me. If you got a tune, just enjoy it. And when I have time, I don't forget anyone. I have a list, and I have to go in order. And it's ordered by priority. Everyone has to get at least one tune first before I work my way back on getting you guys other tunes. So just be patient, guys. I know everyone are expecting tunes right away, but you have to remember I'm getting new customers every day, and all the new people, a lot of them don't know how to use software. There's a lot of mistakes, and I got to get those guys going first. So guys, I just want to let you know what is going to be going on this week. Like I said, Dyno, getting results for you guys. Maybe after this Dyno, I'll launch the website. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to deal with it. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I don't know if I want to deal with the processing of, like, people don't read or they don't listen when I post things on my videos saying I can't tune certain years, and I don't want to have to deal with someone buying, my tuning service and then finding out that I can't tune them and then having to refund them, and I'm still getting charged for like processing fees and whatnot. So it's kind of, I might do it, I might not do it. I might just have a website and you guys will still have to email me to actually get it set up, but I'll just have a website that has all my information, Q&As. So that might be what I do, is like just actually have a website that you can look at information, but if you want a tune, you'll still have to do the main emailing process too. And that'll just keep me from having to go through and refunding people, and I can kind of do process of elimination a little bit easier. So that's all I have for today, guys. I don't even have an outro today because that's on my iPhone and it's dead. So yeah, like I said, we'll have a nice dyno video for next Monday, and after that, big turbo information, because my guys are all putting their big turbos on now. Well, I already have a guy with a big turbo. I'm gonna start tuning him next week, and I might actually be tuning somebody this weekend on a big turbo. Don't know yet, but we're getting them on. So that's it for today, guys. Catch you next Monday.